It's like I'm your guest. Let's just start from the very beginning.
I didn't test my mic. I'm sure it's fine.
Test your mic. You're all sweaty. Why are you so
Testing.
sweaty?
And then the mic's gonna be in testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Yeah, we're live. We're working here. Did you listen to the Joey Diaz podcast I sent you?
No, I didn't have time for that.
I think you'd like him a lot. He's a real New Yorker.
Is he a comedian?
Yeah, I think he's a comedian, but he did. See the way you're looking at me. You might need to turn your chair even to get it.
I got it. I got it right here.
How about let me move the
No. I'm good. I'm good.
chair?
I don't need you to move the chair.
Because if it's not like out ahead of you, yeah, like that's probably like right there. It'll pick that up.
Okay, let's go.
I'm nervous.
What's going on, Alex?
I'm too nervous to do this.
I can always come back.
Come back and I'll prepare the next time. I gotta get comfy.
Dude, you're the professional podcaster.
I'm not a professional podcaster.
Yes, you are. You're hot as...
Okay.
You're so hot.
I'm sweating. I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because it's like, a lot of people are listening. Got to impress them.
5 people are listening. It's not that many.
I'm sure with a visitor, I'll get up to 7.
All right, let's go. Let's just start this.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Visitor Parking Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Vargas. Today, we've got a special guest in the studio, none other than the Venezuelan crown prince, the Bolivian rocket. His face is on a nickel in Bolivia somewhere. This is none other than my dad, Gabriel Vargas. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming on the pod.
Alex, thank you for having me. How are you today?
Doing very well. Thank you. Bit of a nightmare setting this all up, but
thank you for having me. I've been looking forward to this. Cheers, big guy.
Cheers, big guy. But yeah, so what have you been up to today? What's been going on?
Today's Monday, the beginning of a week. And it's been kind of a shit show at work today, so I've been in a bad mood all day long.
I can always tell when you're in a bad mood.
Yes. It is what it is. I'm sorry.
You had to reschedule today.
That too.
Had to reschedule. You really fucked up my weekend. Dude, I was a grump the entire weekend.
You gave me a way out.
I'm too nice. I said, you know what? He was just over here the other night babysitting. I need to give him the out. Okay, he's like, well, if he wants to, just let him come over. I was like, he doesn't want to come over. Can't give him the out. And then he didn't come over.
Well, because you gave me the out. I would have come over gladly to do it, but
it's a fine line giving people outs, though. Because I just get so uncomfortable, and I'm like, he's not going to want to come over. I get all in my head.
Yes, you do. Yeah. It's called an indecisiveness.
God, you're not nervous doing this? This doesn't make you nervous?
No, not at all.
Not at all, huh?
Not at all.
So,
Alex, how was your day?
My day?
Yes.
My day?
How was your day?
That's good.
How was your day?
Oh, a lot of delegating. A lot of delegating today.
You love to
I got the
delegate.
mic in my face. I'm not going to be on camera. This is making me nervous.
So are we on camera or not?
Yeah, we're on camera.
Oh.
But I look at my face.
Hey, people.
It's right here. I got to figure out a way to fix this.
But you normally do. You do this all the time.
Dude.
How are you not?
That should be good, actually.
All right, let's go.
Dude, we're going.
Okay.
Don't worry, I can edit any of the little breaks out. What do you think of the studio? Do you think I should keep it down here or like in this space?
No, I like it. I think it's a great space.
I feel like I need like a designated area for it, though.
What's wrong with this space?
Well,
I just think you just need to make sure that whenever you have a guest and whenever you have the lighting, it's already preset.
Was it not preset up for you? But the producers didn't do that for you?
No, they did not.
They didn't?
They did not. Oh. Alex, how was your weekend? Tell me about your weekend.
Listen, man, I'm nervous. You're making me nervous. I can't do this. I don't think I can be a professional podcast. I quit.
You've been doing this for how long now?
32 weeks today.
That's a lot. That's a long time.
That's a lot.
Just relax, big guy. It's not a big deal.
I'm sweating bullets.
You are.
Because I'm on video and I know it.
Well, so I always thought that when you do a podcast, you're not on video.
I'm typically not.
Oh,
Well, because I looked up a lot of solo podcasters. They don't do it on video.
oh,
Then
then
if I take off my socks,
but then why do you do? Then why do the video?
I don't really need to do the video.
Well, then
I
don't.
just feel like everybody does the videos, so it feels like I should do the video.
You just said most podcasters don't do the video.
Yeah, do you want to get high?
No, I don't do. No, I don't want to get high.
So I listened to the Joey Diaz podcast, and I don't do shrooms or anything like that, but they're all doing so much shrooms and stuff before the podcast, and they're smoking weed, and they just sound so like they can't like you hear the one just wheezing into the mic the whole time. You'd love it. The guy's
No.
he's this Jewish guy.
Where's your intro?
What intro?
Did I hear your intro?
Maybe.
I don't think I heard it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Visitor Parking Podcast. This is episode 32.
There you go.
There was an intro already.
Was
You missed
there?
it. Yeah. Remember, your face is on a nickel in Bolivia somewhere because you're from Bolivia.
Okay. There you go.
Why? Okay, tell us about yourself. Where are you from, big guy?
Well,
You know what? Never mind. Scrap that.
well, let me just make it. Let's just make it. Let me make a couple corrections. All right. So number one.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go
Number
ahead.
one.
I'm fine to hear this.
It's like your grandfather. His name was Mario Salinas Vargas. He was a Bolivian general in the Bolivian army, but he did not kill Che Guevara. One more time, he did not kill Che Guevara. Now, he was responsible for capturing one of the guerrilla teams in Bolivia in 1967. So, as it turns out, there were two guerrilla teams. One of them was Che Guevara. The other one was Team B.
And what year was this? What was this? What are we talking about?
This was 1967.
Okay, 1967, and Che Guevara was a Argentinian, or is he Chilean?
No, he was born in Argentina,
He's a
but he was
communist.
actually he was yes, he was a communist, but he was sent to Bolivia by Castro in 1967 to sort of start the communist revolution uprising in South America.
Okay.
So at the time, we were in the early beginnings of the Vietnam War, which was basically a communist war against North Vietnam. So apparently, Castro was very insecure of Che Guevara around that time frame. Che Guevara was very charismatic, and apparently, like our president today, does not like it very much when the limelight is not on him.
Oh, yes, I see.
So he ended up sending Che Guevara to Bolivia. But part of me always thought that he did that because he wanted him
Popped.
popped.
He said like kind of like, okay.
He knew that he wasn't going to survive. So long story short, 1967, your grandfather, who at the time was a captain in the Bolivian army, was notified by a farmer that he had actually run into these Cubans that were communists, and there were two groups of Cubans that were just roaming around. And so your grandfather basically said, "Can you take me to where they are?" And then the farmer basically said, "I can, but I don't want them to find out. I don't want to get killed. I'd have to be very careful." So your grandfather, my dad, was able to convince him that, look, you're not going to be harmed. We just need to capture them because these are communists, and we need to arrest them. So what I need for you to do is in 2 or 3 days, I need for you to basically take them to the river, because what you're telling me is that they need you to help them cross the river. So what we'll do is we'll set up an ambush on this riverbed, and I need for you to wear a white T-shirt. That way I'll recognize you,
Not to shoot you.
and I won't shoot you. So apparently 3 days later, they end up going to this river, and it was, I don't know, 5, 6, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and they were waiting. They actually got there early in the day, and they set up early to make sure that they were ready. But by the time 5, 6, 7 p.m., there was nobody coming, and they were literally about to give up. They were about to basically leave, and then when all of a sudden, on the other side of the river, they saw the farmer with a white T-shirt on, and he had just popped out of the jungle to look, and then a few minutes later, these Cuban guerrillas started to basically walk out and cross the river. So my dad, your grandfather, had a platoon of, I don't know, 20, 25 men, and they were already concealed and ready for an ambush.
Kill. Right.
Now, at the time, they didn't know which group was going to cross the river.
Okay.
So they didn't know if it was Che Guevara, which was Group A, or Group B.
The other team.
So they weren't sure. So all of a sudden, they saw the guerrillas come out of the jungle. The farmer basically said, "There's a river for you to cross. Go ahead and cross." And then he basically left them and walked back into the jungle. So as the guerrillas were halfway through the river, crossing the river, and the water was probably, I don't know, waist deep. There was probably 7 or 8 of them, and they were crossing. So they had almost made it to the other side, and my dad had hesitated. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I know this story?
How do you know the story? Yeah.
Well, my dad actually told me the story in real life. He told me the story when I was in Georgetown.
You've been saving this in the vault?
I've always known it.
Keep it all to yourself. Close to your chest.
Nobody asked.
Nobody asked. We ask all the time. You don't say anything.
Nobody asked. So my dad actually had told me the story in person about how they had actually made it to the other side. And now my dad was, again, how old was he? In his early 30s. He was your age, as a matter of fact.
Oh, wow.
And he was a captain.
I could kill someone at my age.
No, you can't.
No,
you can't. You can't even kill a bug.
I could kill a bug.
Not really.
I could kill a bug.
Anywho, so my dad said that he wasn't sure what to do. He knew that he basically had to do something, but literally they were about to reach the other shore, and he had hesitated. He did not want to shoot. He did not want to kill them. But in the end, he basically 5 feet, 10 feet before they hit the shore, he rose up and he started shooting at them. And the minute that happened, the rest of his platoon started shooting at him, and then the guerrillas went down one at a time. Boom, boom, boom.
Needs to clarify for the listeners, these aren't the guerrillas like apes.
No, they were communists.
This is guerrilla with a G-U-E.
Correct. Guerrilla warfare.
Guerrilla warfare.
Correct.
What is guerrilla warfare?
Guerrilla warfare, in short, is where you have an enemy that basically it's skilled in jungle warfare.
Is it a Spanish word?
No, guerrilla warfare is no.
G-U-E?
No, guerrilla warfare is guerrilla warfare.
Guerrilla?
It's
Guerilla?
no, dude. It's guerrilla warfare. It's basically where you're fighting against.
I've always thought of a pack of gorillas and monkeys.
Dude, you're killing me.
Just wonder where the word comes from. It may be Spanish. Maybe
no,
from
it's
South
not
American
Spanish.
Wars.
It's basically where you have a smaller opposite.
I'll look it up. We need one of those guys who'll look it up.
Well, I thought you had a producer that would look it up.
Yeah, they don't look it up. They don't work overtime.
Well, guerrilla warfare, again, is where you have a smaller group working and fighting against a larger.
It's a type of irregular hit-and-run warfare used by small, mobile groups who fight larger traditional military forces, often using surprise attack, sabotage, and ambush.
Correct.
So today, when you went to work, did you experience a little guerrilla warfare? Do you experience guerrilla warfare in your job?
No, I
Were you hit and run surprise tactics?
Actually, Alex, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
It depends on who comes at me.
This organized military machine, this fluid clock.
No, but sometimes I do get guerrilla warfare in my office. I don't know
They run
who's
away.
shooting at me. It's like all of a sudden somebody shot me in the back, and I'm like, who the fuck hit me in the back?
Hit me in the back. I just got to work.
No, but it wasn't that kind of day. But anywho,
Yeah, go
let's
back.
finish up.
So Grandpa Mario, who I've never met.
That is correct.
Is he dead?
He died. He died.
When did he die?
I believe he died in 2002.
So you only met him when you were in college, or you knew him?
So
you knew this guy. So my grandma, who is from Venezuela.
So your Grandma Anna, she was Venezuelan when she was in her teens. Actually went to college at American University.
Okay.
She actually graduated from American University.
People go.
No, dude, it's American University. It's very Catholic. No, it's not.
It's Catholic.
No, it's not
Catholic.
No, but
A lot
she
of
was
Jewish people
Catholic.
there.
I don't think
I
so.
have a lot of Jewish friends. Just by the way.
Again, she went to American University.
Okay.
You
There are
know,
a lot of Jewish people from American University.
so she ended up going to American University, graduated from American University, and then ended up working for the Venezuelan embassy when she was in her early 20s. My dad, your grandfather, at that time was finishing Ranger School here in North Carolina. He was finishing Ranger School through what they call the School of the Americas.
I didn't know they had that program.
So my dad was basically had attended the Bolivian equivalent of West Point. And
But it was in America.
once he graduated,
Okay.
then he came to the United States for Ranger training, for combat training.
Yeah, the School of the Americas, SOA, now named Western Hemisphere Institute for Security Cooperation, WINSEC, is a U.S. military training institution at Fort Moore, formerly Benning, Georgia.
There you go.
But the name School of the Americas has deep controversies and dark historical baggage. Whoa.
There's correct. That's where he went to school.
Taught counterinsurgency.
Guerrilla warfare.
So we taught them how to do counterinsurgency,
Yes.
military intel, sniper. So we're basically,
Yes.
basically teaching them how to put dictators in power, remove certain dictators from
Yes.
power. Okay.
Yes.
God, what a
So
fucked up.
so my dad, your grandfather, when he graduated School of the Americas, apparently was here in the United States in Washington D.C.
That's badass, though.
And he ended up meeting my mom, your grandmother, Grandma Anna, here in Washington D.C.
R.I.P. Grandma Anna.
So they ended up dating and got married in Washington D.C. in the early 60s, probably 59.
I bet it was just like The Sound of Music. I always pictured my grandpa like the dude from The Sound of Music because I never met him. I always thought he was like Captain Von Trapp. There was one time where grandma was kind of, her normal singing song.
I'll show you a picture of him in his military uniform right before they got married.
He looked like Captain Von Trapp.
No, he looked like Mario Vargas.
looked like
Salinas.
you. He looked like
yes,
you.
he looked like me to
Yeah.
a large degree. So they ended up getting married.
Okay.
They ended up getting married here in D.C. And then as soon as they were married, I don't know really the ins and outs, but they were married here. And then he had graduated from School of the Americas. And then his first duty station was in Cochabamba, Bolivia.
Cochabamba.
So,
Cochabamba.
yes. So
Jabba
I was
Ipuga,
actually
Cochabamba.
born in
Sounds like a Star Wars
Cochabamba,
lake.
Bolivia.
Cochabamba.
Well, you have to look it up.
Oh, I'll look it up.
So I was actually born in Cochabamba,
Good to have you here, Dad. This is so nice to have you here.
in
You
Cochabamba,
tell
Bolivia.
such good, interesting stories. My listener,
Alex.
I like it. That was a good. Give me your hand.
I'm not done.
Oh my God, there's more to the story. This
So-
is the case that I'm a bad listener.
You're not listening.
I am listening.
All right. So I was born in Cochabamba,
All right.
Bolivia, and
Grandma's married to Captain Von Trapp. They met in the U.S. after he went to this school that the Americas set up for overthrowing dictator school.
it wasn't for overthrowing dictators.
It said that ChatGPT just told me it was very controversial, that school.
No, but it was a school for
Yeah, Rangers. Yeah.
for
snipers,
foreign
military tactics.
officers.
Our allies, obviously.
Correct. Yes.
So they met there. They started dating. So that's pretty crazy that they met. She was at the Venezuelan embassy. He's a Bolivian general. Was he a general at this time? He was just in Ranger
No,
school.
he was a lieutenant. He
Okay.
had just
What rank
graduated
is
from.
lieutenant? Is that
So
pretty
when
low?
you when you graduate from a military academy, your first rank is a second lieutenant,
Okay.
and then there's first lieutenant, and then there's captain.
Okay.
So when he actually was in what they call the guerrilla wars, the Bolivian guerrilla wars, he was a captain.
So that was an actual war. There was a name for it.
Yes.
I don't know anything about Bolivian history.
Yeah, they were.
I should have looked it up. I should have.
It's okay.
There's still time. Still time.
So, but that only lasted not even a year.
Yeah.
So Che Guevara was in actually Bolivia for probably less than a year, and then by the time he was actually captured, I mean, we're talking about a year living in the jungle. You know, they were.
Could you live in the jungle for a year?
No, I
could
could
live in
not.
the
You
jungle.
couldn't. You would die.
I would be fine. Would I have to take my kids with me?
No,
I'd be fine. My wife. What can I take? I have to take my wife, right?
No.
No, I can't.
No.
I guess I'm going to the jungle. This is.
So in that guerrilla group, there was
You're telling me so they leave their families at home, their
Yes.
responsibilities.
Yes.
They take their guns and their bullets and their nice meals.
and they had a woman in that group.
one woman.
Well,
that they all
one
just
woman. She
shared her.
She was from Argentina. No, she was a guerrilla
They shared
fighter.
her sexually.
No, she was a guerrilla fighter.
Of course not. Of course.
Yes.
Yes. We're in the jungle. Back in the days. I'm sure there was no sexual harassment.
Dude, she was a guerrilla fighter.
Well, she probably wasn't even good looking.
She was pretty good
How do you know what
looking.
she'd look like? You weren't there.
I've seen pictures of her.
She could have looked like Ana de Armas.
No, she had black hair. She was from Argentina.
Dude, we should do a movie about your dad, my grandpa. It should be Benicio del Toro, the guy from what was that one movie, Sicario?
Yes,
Oh, he could play grandpa.
he could.
That would be a good movie. Did he ever come into contact with like cocaine or
As a matter of
cartel?
fact, he did. Yes.
Oh wow.
So the story goes. All right, let's go fast forward to.
Okay, he's killed. Oh wait, we're fast forwarding from the lieutenant or fast forwarding from when he killed Che.
We're fast forwarding
Stays
from when
the
he
end.
was a captain.
Okay.
So they captured Group A and Group B. Both of them were captured. Che Guevara was actually captured. He was interrogated, and then he was actually executed by a sergeant. And I believe it was one of his sergeants that executed Che Guevara in a old schoolhouse in Bolivia. So he was actually shot in the head and executed
That's a good way.
in the schoolhouse. And apparently the sergeant that actually killed him was never the same. You know, he was actually haunted.
Yeah, because so many people love this guy.
He was very loved.
Very loved.
Yes.
And everyone mourned him. And
That is correct.
So I'm like, why did I kill this guy again? Who told me?
That is correct.
What was he trying to do? He's just trying to free people or something.
He was communist.
What is it?
It was a communist revolution.
all a little communist.
No, we're not. We're not all communists.
This household,
We're not.
this
Not
household-
really. No.
Maybe this household might be a little communist.
No, I don't
Everyone
think so.
has their assigned duties. My wife is a communist.
No,
take her.
this household is a
My wife-
is a capitalist democracy.
There's no competition here. There's no fair trade
There's
in this
dictatorship.
house. There's no fair trade in this household. My wife is a communist. She should be a
No, she's the-
Donald. If you're hearing
She's
this,
the queen, and you are the
she's a
king.
queen, not a communist.
No, the queen is the queen.
I wonder where communism derived from. Have you watched any of the Turning Points on Netflix?
Communism derived from Karl Marx.
Well, it was after World War II.
It was before World War II.
Communism was during World War II.
No, communism
Because
involved
in the
in
movie Oppenheimer, he was in the communist.
no,
he was-
communism involved in. Karl Marx was the father of communism. Then
so after World War One.
yes, and then we had
After the Great
then we had
Depression, maybe.
Lenin.
After the Great Depression,
Great Depression was 1929.
were the Nazis a communist party?
No, they were not a communist party.
So is
Communists were 1930s and 1941, 1940.
okay.
The Communist Party that you're thinking of, again, that part of it metastasized in Russia under the Bolsheviks, and then it went over to Southeast Asia and China in terms of what we know communism today. Anywho, let's just keep moving. Let's just keep the story going.
Dude, it's good to have you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm warmed up a little bit. Watch when you go this way too far. If you come look at me, you might need to drag it over to you a bit.
Right here.
Yeah, sometimes I'm worried when it's too close because the moment you go like this, it almost sounds mute. You might want to pull the chair a little closer to you.
No, I'm good.
Okay, just focus on just because sometimes when they get the audio, I don't know.
So then so again, you brought up about my dad and the cartel.
Yeah, I wanted to know if he'd ever had experience with cocaine or
So the answer is yes. So
narcos.
the answer is yes. Okay. So apparently, if you fast forward into his career, so he went from a lieutenant to a 4-star general, in leading an infantry regiment. And I believe it was the 7th Bolivian Regiment. So apparently my dad was a very renowned 4-star general with great leadership skills. Apparently he had a lot of people that admired and followed him.
Yeah, you can kind of see that in the stuff written about him.
So long story short, as he evolved in his military career, he went into politics.
Okay.
And at some point, he was actually selected or was asked to be the Minister of the Interior under one of the Bolivian
parliament.
Honestly, it's not at the time it wasn't really a parliament. It was it was really a democracy.
Pseudo-democracy, perhaps.
Correct. They had a president and they had different ministers. Again, just like we have here, they had the minister of they had the minister of education, minister of defense, minister of education, and he had a position as minister of the interior.
What is interior?
In charge of everything
inside state, how the state
mining, farming.
Okay, so he must have had a knack for the agriculture and the way things.
I'm not sure about that, but
we'll have to check that.
So in Bolivia, their biggest crop was cocaine.
It was?
Yes.
Dude, it's in our blood.
No, it's not. It's in your blood. It's not in my blood.
I'm clean. Clean as a
but
whistle.
in Bolivia, cocaine is one of their...
Is that why everyone says a Bolivian nickel?